Right now, at this very moment, you're standing at the edge of the most critical decade of your life, and you don't even realize it yet. Your 20s, they're not just some years. They are the foundation of your entire future. But here's the brutal truth. Most people waste them. Most people sleep through them. Most people lose themselves during the most important time they could be finding themselves. And if you don't wake up right now, if you don't open your eyes to the truth, you could spend the next 40 years paying for it. They told you that your 20s are for figuring it out. They said, take it easy, you've got time. They said, party hard now, worry later. They lied. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your 20s are the years where you plant seeds. Seeds that either grow into dreams or into regrets. Every decision you make right now, every habit you build, every person you choose to spend time with, will either multiply your life or drain it away silently. Success doesn't happen overnight. It happens because of who you become in your 20s, not who you plan to become later. There's a dangerous myth we love to believe, that tomorrow will look different. That somehow, one day, without changing anything today, life will magically turn around. But life doesn't work like that. Time is not a bank you can borrow from. It's a one-way river. Every second that passes is a second you never get back. Wasting time is worse than wasting money, because money you can always earn back. Time, it's gone forever. Most people live their 20s like they're invincible. They drift, they coast, they chase pleasure. Nights out, empty distractions, toxic relationships. They avoid discomfort, they avoid responsibility, they avoid growth. But avoidance doesn't make life easier. It just builds a mountain of problems you'll have to climb later. Here's the harsh reality. Your 30s don't automatically fix the mistakes of your 20s. They expose them. And if you're not building the right life right now, you're building a cage you'll struggle to escape. Look at anyone you admire. The artists, the entrepreneurs, the leaders, the legends. They didn't stumble into greatness. They built it, brick by brick. During the years everyone else was sleeping, they sacrificed comfort. They chose discipline. They bet on themselves when no one else did. They were laughed at. They were doubted. They were underestimated. And they kept going. While everyone else was partying, they were preparing. While everyone else was wasting, they were working. And today, they're free. While the others are still trying to figure it out. You have two choices right now. One, keep living in denial. Keep saying later. Keep hiding from the hard truth. Two, wake up. Face the uncomfortable reality. And decide that you will be different. No one is coming to save you. You are the hero you've been waiting for. The screen slowly fades into a powerful visual. A person standing alone on a mountain cliff, looking out over an endless sunrise. This decade will define you. Will you rise or will you regret? The choice is yours. Time is slipping through your fingers faster than you realize. Every second you delay, every excuse you make, every distraction you chase is costing you a future you can never buy back. The biggest trap of your 20s isn't failure, it's comfort. Comfort whispers, take it easy. You have time. Everyone else is chilling too. Comfort feels good now, but it steals from your future self. Growth doesn't live in comfort zones. It lives in the hard conversations. It lives in the lonely nights. It lives in the risks you're too afraid to take. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. Every day you stay comfortable, you get one step closer to a life you didn't want. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, next week, next year. But here's the brutal truth. later becomes never. You will never feel ready. You will never have a perfect plan. You will never suddenly wake up motivated. Action creates momentum, not the other way around. You don't wait for motivation, you act first. Motivation follows action. You build the life you want by starting messy, scared, and unprepared. In your 20s, most people invest in entertainment, in being liked, in looking good on Instagram. Winners invest in 3 things. 1, skills. Skills pay the bills. Not degrees, not opinions, not dreams. 2, network. The people you meet now could open doors you didn't even know existed, or close them. 3, health, mental, physical, emotional. Without it, none of your success matters. If it doesn't build you, it's burning you. Every hour, every dollar, every relationship. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future. Most people stay stuck because they're loyal to their comfort zone, their old circle. If everyone around you is lazy, complaining, blaming, you will become lazy, complaining, blaming. If everyone around you is building, learning, risking, you will build, learn, and risk. Energy is contagious. Ambition is contagious. Mediocrity is contagious. You don't owe loyalty to a version of yourself you've outgrown. If you want your life to change, it starts with one decision. You must stop negotiating with yourself. Wake up when you said you would. Do the work when you don't feel like it. Make the call. Send the email. Take the risk. You have to become ruthless about your dreams. Ruthless about protecting your time. Ruthless about choosing your future over your feelings. Discipline is freedom. Systems create success. Dreams demand sacrifice. If it's easy, it's probably not worth it. Most people let their moods run their lives. I don't feel like it. I'm tired. It's too hard. Winners let their vision run their lives. You show up because of where you're going, not because of how you feel. If you build a life based on emotions, you'll be a slave to chaos. If you build a life based on vision, you'll be unstoppable. Success isn't one giant leap. It's 1,000 boring steps. It's showing up on the days you want to quit. It's making the hard choice when nobody's watching. It's the quiet grind, the silent victories, the lonely discipline. That's what builds an extraordinary life. Success is a lifestyle, not a lottery ticket. You're not behind, you're not too late, but every second you hesitate, you are choosing your pain. The pain of discipline today, or the pain of regret forever. What's it gonna be? There comes a moment when you have to choose, to stop being a prisoner of your fears, and become the architect of your future. That moment is now. Instagram lies, TikTok lies. You don't just wake up successful. You grind, you fail, you cry, you bleed. You doubt yourself at 2 a.m. when no one is watching, and you keep going anyway. Success is forged in the dark, before anyone claps for you, before anyone believes in you. If you want the dream, you have to be willing to live the nightmare first. Nobody owes you a dream. Not your parents, not your friends, not your boss. This is your life, your responsibility, your fight. Waiting for permission is just another way of hiding. Stop waiting. Start creating. Start failing forward. Start being brutally honest with yourself. You're not supposed to feel ready. Winners build before they're ready. They start the business before they have all the answers. They hit the gym before they know the perfect workout. They create before they feel confident. Confidence isn't the requirement, it's the result. Build now. Figure it out later. Course correct along the way. Everyone wants massive results. Nobody wants to respect small beginnings. But here's the truth. Success is the result of tiny, invisible wins that compound over time. One more rep, one more hour, one more page, one more risk. day after day after day. Your 20s are not about being famous, they're about being dangerous. Dangerous because you have skills, discipline, and resilience that no one can take away. The world is drowning in people chasing clout. What if you chased greatness instead? Not for likes, not for applause, but because you owe it to yourself to see how far you can go. Likes are forgotten in 5 seconds. Legacy lasts for generations. If you're ever confused about what to do, ask yourself one brutal question. Which choice would I regret not making? The answer is usually the hard one. Choose it anyway. Your future self is watching you right now, praying you'll choose courage over comfort. You don't even know how powerful you are yet. You think you're tired. You have more in the tank. You think you've failed too much. You've barely scratched the surface. You think it's too late? It's not. Your limits are a story. Change the story. Change your life. If you're hearing this right now, it's because there's a voice inside you that refuses to die. A dream you were born with. A destiny you haven't fulfilled yet. Stop wasting time. Stop playing small. Stop pretending you have forever. You don't. The next 10 years of your life will be shaped by what you do today. Not someday. Not when you feel like it. Not when it's easy. Today, right now, this moment. So, close the tab. Put down your phone. Write the plan. Build the system. Start moving. You are not too young. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. To begin, this is your time. Make it count. If this message woke something up inside you, smash that like button. Subscribe for more powerful content to help you unlock your full potential. And drop a comment below. Tell me what you're building, what you're chasing, and how you're taking control of your life starting today. Let's grow together. Remember, this is just the beginning. This is Elevate Your Mindset. Let's rise.